Bird egg. A fresh bird egg necessary for making dishes such as omelets and crepes. You can snag them from birds' nests if you're sneaky. Nutritious and delicious. Perfect for cooking.
Bright-eyed crab. This crab appears in large numbers when it rains. One bite of its delectable meat, and you'll forget all your exhaustion. Silent shroom. A strange mushroom that glows softly in the forest at night. Cooking it into a dish unlocks the nutrients in its cap, resulting in a meal that will allow you to move stealthily.
Goron Spice. Made from several types of spices, this secret Goron seasoning has been handed down for generations. An initial wave of spiciness paves the way for the sweetness.
Hydromelon. This resilient fruit can flourish even in the heat of the desert. The hydrating liquid inside provides a cooling effect that, when cooked, increases your heat resistance. You're not sure what happens if you cook this? You have a strange feeling that you'll be scolded if you ask. They were once feared to have gone extinct, after all.
My son, it's been 1 year since you left us, and nearly 5 since I last heard your voice.
Sir, I'm sorry, but your son...
When I first heard the news, after that initial white-hot strike of pain, I found myself wondering if I could have stopped it. If, 5 years ago, when you came to me with that blade in hand, I still so wide, so full of light, if I had only had the courage to cast it aside, to take you and run far away, to disregard my reputation and responsibilities, and just hold as tight to you as possible, then perhaps I would not have had to outlive you. Often, when you were still with us, I'd find myself the subject of whispers.
He raised his son to die a martyr, and he hasn't the decency to fight alongside him.
They'd say,
No man ought to hold his head so high, knowing he's left his kin to be slaughtered.
I used to think they didn't understand. Now, I think they were right. When I think of you on that night, dying alone in the storm, your body so broken that even your lifeless corpse couldn't be recovered, my heart aches so horribly I fear it might burst.
Dad!
You asked me to stay for her. I've tried so hard to be for her what I could not be for you, but I don't think I can be any longer. I look at her, and I am only afraid. I remember all the ways in which I hurt you. She's almost the same age now that you were then. I don't want to outlive her, too. I wish only to be with you again, my son, to apologize for all the ways I failed to protect you. I'm sure you'll call me selfish. I don't care if it means I'll get to hear your voice again. I leave for the front lines of the war tomorrow, and I don't plan on coming back. I'll see you soon, Link.
Dear Big Brother, everyone says you're dead, but I don't believe them. When the messenger came and told us the news, I looked up at Dad, and I could see his eyes were far away. And you told me once that when Dad gets sad, it's better to leave him be. So I did. I walked into the forest, and I just kept walking for a while. Sorry, I know you say it's dangerous to go alone, but I heard voices all around me, and I followed them to the edge of the forest. And suddenly, I was somewhere new, somewhere I'd never seen before. Big Brother, I think it was a door, but I don't know. I put my hands on it and tried to fit my fingers in between the cracks to force it open. I know you're on the other side. I know that's why they never found your body. I don't care what Dad says. I couldn't get it open. The door, I'm sure it's a door. And I'm not allowed in the woods past sundown. I didn't want Dad to worry. So I had to go back home through the forest. But I'm going to work really hard, like you always say I should, and grow up big and strong, And someday, I'll be strong enough to push that door open. I hope you can wait until then. I will try to hurry. Love, Aurel.
I was told to keep a journal. I'm not against the idea, but I don't know what to say. Maybe I can talk about the champions instead. There's Princess Zelda, and she's really smart. When she works on the Guardians, she's different, happy. She'd probably have her own research lab if she could. She hates me. I'm a living reminder of her failures, so she yells. It doesn't really bother me though. All part of the job, you know? But I do wish I could help her. Something different happened the other day. We were out in a field near the castle. Zelda found a magic frog and tried to make me eat it.
Go on, it'll make you stronger. Okay, so you don't like frogs. What do you like to eat then?
She actually reminded me of my little sister. I think we had fun. The champion I know least about is Rivali. His skills with a bow are said to be unrivaled.
Impressive, I know.
Much like his ego. I actually think he's a little lonely. I know a lot of people admire him, but I wonder if he's got any close friends.
Don't you have anywhere else to be?
Your form needs work.
What?
I don't dislike him though. I really admire Chief Urbosa. She's intimidating, clever, and kind. I really like when Zelda runs off to Gerudo Town, because I get to hang out there too. Urbosa even gave me a disguise.
Here, you deserve a fighting chance.
Everyone treats me like a cute Vi instead of the princess's knight.
And who might you be?
Huh? I'm a Gerudo.
You're blonde, short, and I can barely see your abs. I'm sorry. You're too cute not to tease.
It's nice. While waiting for Zelda and Urbosa, I took a class on cooking and men. I know. I think I did pretty well. And I remembered to go get something. Urbosa took me out drinking later that night.
And she'll have a milk.
I'm 21, you know. She said to try a noble pursuit. I had 4. I found out that Urbosa's really funny. I don't think I've laughed that much in a long time. Daruk is a lot of fun. He's so strong and loud, always smiling. We usually train and eat when we're together.
Are you really gonna eat that stuff, little guy?
Oh yeah. Headlock!
Can you really reach that far?
I feel really at ease with him. Kind of like being a kid again. We did a rock climbing challenge together once. It was a tough race, but I managed to make it up there before him. And when he got to the top, he was grinning and said,
I knew it! I knew you were a real brother. Brother!
I felt so proud when he said that he called me his brother. And we ended up sitting there for a while, telling stories. Mifa is...
Is something wrong? Were you daydreaming?
incredible. I didn't even know they made Yiga that big.
I can really keep this?
We have a lot of fun together. We hunted for Pose in the woods once, and I took her horseback riding. The prank we pulled on Muzu was great too. We even fought a Lionel together. We go swimming a lot, and sometimes we, go swimming. We fell asleep in the woods last time I saw her. Hey, Mifa, wake up. I have to take you back.
Not yet. I don't want you to go.
I really wish we could have stayed there. Marry me? It'll be fun.
Okay.
But now, we're not really apart anymore.
Link, are you ready to go? Empty. Guess he's somewhere else. I shouldn't. I probably really shouldn't. I'll just skim.